What's going on, everybody? Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things that you should know before moving to Central Florida, Daytona Beach area. Stay tuned and check it out. Hey guys, I'm Bégin, licensed realtor with Wolves Realty in Daytona Beach, Florida. And I get questions all the time about different things with the Daytona Beach, Ormond Beach area. So if you have any questions and you're thinking about moving to Central Florida, do me a favor, give me a call, shoot me a text, email me, send me a smoke signal, whatever you need to do to get a hold of me. I'll make sure that all my contact information is in the description of this video. And if you're thinking about moving to the Central Florida area, do me a favor and subscribe to my channel and click the little bell that's gonna notify you whenever I upload new content, because this channel is gonna be for you, because all I talk about is Daytona Beach and the Central Florida area. All right, you guys ready? Without further ado, the first thing you need to know about moving to this area, you gotta get you some of these. Get you some sandals, because everybody in this area has sandals. You're close to the beach, it's casual, it's laid back, so you definitely need to get yourself some sandals. The second thing you need to know about this area is that it's not very black tie. I mean, there's a lot of parks, there's a lot of schools, colleges, so it's more laid back, it's more casual here, kind of like, the old saying, island time? We're on island time here. So you obviously do have, your young professionals, your businessmen, your physicians and all that. But for the most part, most people are gonna be in shorts, t-shirts, sandals, that kind of thing. The third thing that you need to know before moving to this area, you've probably heard on TV that we get hurricanes here from time to time, and that's absolutely true. So hurricane season runs from June 1st all the way to November 30th. So at any given time during those few months, we could get hit by a storm. Now I know some of you guys think we're a little bit crazy for living here where we get hurricanes, but it's really not that bad, because we have a couple of weeks of notice to board up the house or trim trees, get supplies, whatever we've got to do to prepare for that. And a lot of people, once they've been here for a while, they realize it's not that bad. So tropical storms, category 1s and 2s, you're gonna probably not even board up, you'll ride the storm out at home. But categories 3, 4, and 5, you're definitely gonna wanna board up. You may wanna even evacuate the area. It really just depends how bad the storm is. And like I said, you're gonna have a couple of weeks of notice to decide what you wanna do for the storm. The fourth thing that you wanna know before moving to the Central Florida area is that we're a pretty big football town. We've got University of Central Florida, University of Florida, Florida State University, all within a 3.5 hour or less drive from the Daytona Beach area. So there's a lot of sports bars, a lot of pubs around here that play all the games on TV for you to watch. So it does get pretty intense around here during college football season. I love that. I'm not gonna get into who my team is. It is a lot of fun, a lot of rivalries here in the area. The fifth thing that you need to know before you move to this area is we are an event town. So all throughout the year, the city of Daytona Beach hosts several events. It's not just race week and bike week, but we've got national college cheer championships that take place here. Matter of fact, this weekend we've got a truck event where all the jacked up trucks from all over the place come to this area. We've got Jeep Beach Week. So there's always something going on here throughout the year. So it can get pretty busy from time to time, but it's a lot of fun because there's always something going on in the area. The sixth thing that you need to know before you move to this area, it gets hot. And I mean hot and humid. So we are surrounded by water. There's rivers, there's oceans, there's ponds, all that stuff. So all that creates humidity. It's June 9th, 2021 right now, and it's gonna get up to, I think, 89 degrees and sunny today. And as the week goes on and the summer progresses, it's gonna get up into the 90s, close to 100 on some days. So definitely you're gonna need t-shirts, shorts, sandals, hats, sunscreen, all that stuff, because you need to be prepared for how hot and humid it gets in the Daytona Beach area. All right, The seventh thing that you need to know before you move to the Daytona Beach area or the Florida area in general is that medical marijuana is legal in the state of Florida. It's not been legalized recreationally yet, but I'm sure that's coming down the pipeline here pretty soon. But medical marijuana is legal in the state of Florida. The eighth thing that you need to know before you move to this area, you need to know about Disappearing Island. Now, there's probably going to be some locals that get ticked off that I'm telling you guys about Disappearing Island, but I think it is one of the coolest things that we have to offer. So there's an island that's in the middle of the intercoastal, and depending on whether it's high tide or low tide, this island's gonna be exposed or not. So if it's low tide, you're gonna see the island. There's all kinds of boats that pull up and anchor up there. They tie up to each other, and people just hang out on this island for a few hours until the tide rises again, and then it covers the island with water. So that's why it's called Disappearing Island. So if you go out to Disappearing Island on the weekend, it is a party. People are drinking, they're cooking out, they're playing games, football, fishing, all kinds of stuff. It's a blast. Disappearing Island is, I think, one of the coolest things that this area has to offer, but you can only get there by boat. The ninth thing that you need to know about this area is it's nicknamed the world's most famous beach, simply because you can go just about anywhere on planet Earth and say race week, spring break, Daytona 500, Daytona Beach, Florida, bike week, and they've heard of this area. NASCAR actually started out right here on our beaches. Bike week is hosted here every single year. So it really is a big tourist town, and it is world renowned as the world's most famous beach. All right, guys, we did it. The 10th and final thing that you need to know before moving to the Central Florida or Daytona Beach area is that we get a lot of what's called snowbirds down here. Now, I'm not talking about birds that fly. Snowbirds, if you're unfamiliar with that term, it refers to people that live up north, and when the winter months come, they migrate down to the state of Florida because they don't want to spend the winter in the snow and shoveling snow and dealing with ice and the cold weather and all that stuff. So our winters in Florida are pretty mild. So there's a lot of people that would rather spend time down in Florida during the winter months. Now, a lot of these people are retired, so whenever the snowbirds do come to town, it takes a little bit longer to drive to different places. So traffic can get pretty backed up during snowbird season, but it's really not that big of a deal. So you do have a lot of people for 3 or 4 months out of the year that end up moving back down to Florida. And then once winter season is over back home, they go back up north and they spend the spring and summer and fall up north. All right, y'all, that's what I've got for you this week. I'm gonna upload a new video next week as well, and every week after that. So if you're thinking about moving to this area, like I said at the beginning, subscribe to this channel. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, whatever you'd like to do. If there's anything at all that I can do to help you when you're trying to move to this area, contact me. Let me know. I've lived here for 33 years. I know this area very well. I said at the beginning of my video, all of my contact information is in the description of this video. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. Like I said, leave me a thumbs up if you liked this video today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, guys.